Oh my goodness. Yu-Gi-Oh is doing it. Yu-Gi-Oh has done the unprecedented thing of introducing serialization to Yu-Gi-Oh trading card games, similar to Magic the Gathering, similar to Star Wars Unlimited, and Disney Lorcana is doing a collector box soon. Are they gonna do it too? I hope not. I hope Disney does not do it. I hope Lorcana listens to the market and doesn't do serialization this early. Yu-Gi-Oh, they've been around for decades. They can do it if they would like. They've had this brand for decades, since 1996, I think, or 1998. One of those two. Either way, they are bringing serialization to Magnificent Monsters. The Magnificent Monsters set has, out of 100 cards that are serialized to 100 cards based on the region. So if you're in the Americas, there's 100 serialized, say, Dark Magician Girls. If you're in Europe, there's 100 serialized Dark Magician Girls in Europe, and whatever other countries also go in with that, because I know a bunch of countries are like combined together to be one like big region. So I don't know all the regions. I just know that there's the Americas, which is what we're a part of, and there's 100 copies of each serialized card that's in the set. They have done expensive sets recently, pretty recently. Rarity Collection 1, Rarity Collection 2, Quarter Century, Stampede, Rarity Collection 5, Rarity Collection whatever. All of them Quarter Century Bonanza. They're trying everything. They're trying to make their game stay alive. They've realized all these other card games are siphoning people from Yu-Gi-Oh! They realize Riftbound is siphoning people. One Piece is siphoning people. Pokemon is siphoning some people. Magic is siphoning people. If Yu-Gi-Oh! Can't continue to grow people year after year into their card game, not like physically grow people, like add people to their player base or to their collector base or to their investor base, if they cannot grow the amount of people that are buying and selling the Yu-Gi-Oh cards over time, their products will continue to not sell. Their products will continue to be below distributor cost on TCG Player for sets coming out, because when sets come out, if all people do is buy it and try to get the best deck, and then the next set comes out and the next set is the best deck too, it just dilutes the value of the previous set. So the previous set, when the next set comes out, it just gets annihilated in value, goes down in value, usually goes below cost, unless it's a diamond in the rough set where they have somehow made even the Starlight rares not worth anything. Like back when they made Blazing, I think Blazing Dominion, or no, it was Blazing Vortex, where they made Pot of Prosperity, I think, or Pot of something. All I remember is that's why I ordered so many Blazing Vortex boxes. I ordered 200 and some boxes of that set. Back then, that was a lot for us, and it did not pay off because they printed Starlights to the ground. They overdid it. They oversaturated the market with Starlight rares. The same thing they did with every single rarity that they come out with. Will they do it with serialized cards? I really hope they don't. I hope they don't constantly do it every year or constantly do it every set. Because if they do, the dilution rate of the value is going to go crazy. Like everything's just going to, like if they're like, oh, here's a Dark Magician Girl serialized of 100, everyone's going to freak out. And then if like in the next 6 months they reveal another one with a different art and a different set, people are going to be like, either people are going to like it and just want to collect them all, or people are going to think it's going to dilute the value of the previous ones. So they really have to watch what they do with these serialized cards. And I was looking at Magnificent Monsters the other day, like 4 days ago, when Frank's Hobbies made a video about it. I was looking at my allocations, and Frank's Hobby made the video about the serialized cards and about how the set is and how it's all reprints. It's not like any new cards. So it's kind of like a modern Masters of like Magic the Gathering or Eternal Masters or anything like that. A reprint set, it's all reprints, all probably good cards or staples for various different metas, or also just cards that are iconic that people will buy that are serialized. So they're doing that. And when I checked the price back when Frank's Hobbies made the video, you can subscribe to him, go to him and subscribe, but also subscribe here because I have no friends, guys. Just subscribe. Subscribe means you're my friend. And if you're my friend, I'll continue talking to you. I don't know. Just kidding. Anyways, he made that video about Magnificent Monsters. I keep trying to say Magnificent Mavens because there was a Magnificent Maven set back in the day. There it is. Magnificent Maven. Oh! Alright, I'm not dead. Anyways, I almost died. If that was an employee, they would have just sued us and we would have went out of business. So if I wouldn't have made this video, you guys would not even have a game store to come to because one of the employees would have gotten knocked out. And then they would have sued us for $10.6 billion. And then we would have cried. Anyways, Magnificent Mavens. They do reprint sets all the time. This is the first time they've done serialized cards in English. I think they've done them in Japanese in the past. Anyways, I don't know. Magnificent Monsters. I forgot that was up there. Magnificent Monsters was $44 a box, which is above MSRP. That's unprecedented for Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff pre-selling above MSRP again. That doesn't happen very often. That rarely ever happens. Well, stuff pre-sells for... I guess it does happen a lot. Stuff pre-sells... No, it doesn't pre-sell above MSRP usually because MSRP is like 100 and I don't know, it's like 100 and some dollars, $102 or something, and they usually come out around like 70 to 85 or $90 on TCG Player, and then at release they go down to like $50, which is actually below cost on distribution websites. So usually, if you buy a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, unless you get rid of it before it even comes out, you get wrecked. Will this be the same? Well, they did allocate it. I got what I usually order through our main distributor. We usually get like 60 to 120 booster boxes. And for this, we got like 70 or 80 displays of it or something. I don't even know. Or maybe it's cases. I have no idea. We'll see when it comes in. Anyways, it went from $44 to $50. So because of Frank's Hobbies, it went up in value. It's his fault. Everybody go blame him. He's the ultra scalper that made everything go up. He bought it all and then made a video pumping it. Not actually, guys. It's obviously a joke. He would never do something like that if you know him. Anyways, I hope you are all enjoying this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Patreon below if you would like discounts on various products. I could do Yu-Gi-Oh! Discounts too. Maybe I could do a Magnificent Mavens drop or Magnificent Monsters drop when it comes out. So if you're interested in that, just let me know. I could potentially get that rolling. We recently had the Hobbit Collector Booster Box and Play Booster Box dual drop where it was 2 Play Booster Boxes and 1 Collector Box for like $1,100, I think. Or was it $1,100? Yeah, so it's like $150 a Play box, and then it was like, so that's $300, yeah, and then it would be like $800 for the Collector Box. So people got, or it was $710 for the Collector Box or $180 for the Play boxes, I think. Whatever the math, it was a good deal at the time. And that's all Alpha Investments did his drop as well. And then after his drop concluded, more people messaged me asking me for the Hobbit booster boxes because his sold out. Anyways, if you'd like to join the Patreon, I do Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Lorcana, One Piece, Riftbound, Gundam. I can do Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never done it yet because nobody's really asked for it. I can do any other card game. Really, I could potentially do Power World for the next set or the reprint, but for the first print, I can't really do it because I don't have really that much left. I can do any other things as well. So if you're wanting to join, you can. You don't have to. It's $15 a month. And every discount, every drop, you're usually getting your money's worth of the Patreon. Like, every single drop is at least a $15 discount. And there's no tax added after. So the prices that I give you are actually post-tax prices. Like, I'm not charging tax on top of the prices. I'm not really actually charging tax. We're just taking a 7% loss, or however much tax is supposed to be collected for the sale of, depending on where you live. It depends on where you live, how much tax we pay. Basically, we're eating that, and we're going to pay that. So you don't have to worry about paying tax on top of our Patreon drops because we bake it into our orders and pay for it through the government. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I cannot believe Magnificent Monsters is getting this much hype, but I don't know if all the scalpers are going to join in. I saw that Logan Paul recently made... Okay, I'm just gonna leave it down. I saw Logan Paul made a video of him opening like the original sets or something, and like people were like, please leave Yu-Gi-Oh alone, you're gonna scalp it and make it go up or something. But when I saw that, I'm like, I don't know if Konami paid him to make videos or if he legitimately likes Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, One Piece, and all these card games, or if he's just trying to be ahead of the curve and buy stuff before everybody else does. Or maybe he's pumping and dumping. I have no idea. I don't know the guy personally, so I really don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh! We've always ordered every set for the past 15, 20 years. Every single set we've ordered. We used to order way more, and we started ordering less and less throughout the years because unfortunately, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has gotten less and less popular over the years. They haven't really got new fans or anything like that through like TV shows and stuff. They haven't really grown their company. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're trying to do that now or if they're just giving up or if they're just trying to make a quick buck on their way out if they think they're going to die the brand wise. But I guess we will find out in the coming years if they ever die. I don't think they can. I don't think it's even possible because they sell so many boxes to so many stores, even though the prices go down in value on the secondary market. If they can still sell those boxes to stores that'll still buy them even though they eventually go down below market, or like some of these stores are just gambling and hoping the sets are good, and if the sets are good then they profit, but if the sets are bad, it's just one of those things like at Costco or Sam's Club. It's your loss leader. You got loss leaders to get people in the door. You get people in the door. You get people in the door through Yu-Gi-Oh! Then they buy pizza, or they buy Pokemon, or they buy sleeves or binders or deck boxes. It might be a loss leader for many stores. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe currently Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that. And maybe eventually it will turn around and become one of the best profit makers in the industry. You don't know. Maybe the rest of the market will die and Yu-Gi-Oh! Pumps. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been pretty flat for decades, pretty much. I don't know about any of the old stuff. I'm sure that's all expensive. But like all the modern booster boxes that they continue to make every year, they don't age well unless it's a diamond in the rough set that comes out every once in a while. Maybe once every year or two they have a set that's just good forever. But they haven't figured out their formula. Pokemon figured out their formula. They have to sell good arts. Magic figured out their formula. They got to sell reprinted playable commander staples and make new commander staples for CEDH. as well as making the arts unique, so all the sets coming out don't get diluted in value from future reprints, or they make cards so hard to pull, similar to Pokemon, in their play booster boxes, so that those play booster boxes hold value and go up over time, because the cards in those are going to go up over time, and that they're easy to pull in collector boxes, but those collector boxes are so expensive that it's only like one hit per play booster box for those like showcase cards or whatever they're called, whatever set it is. It depends on the set. Marvel Superheroes has their different showcase cards, and then you also got Outlaws of Thunder Junction has like breaking news and stuff like that. All these different sets have different variations and things that make them unique, that will make them stand the test of time. Yu-Gi-Oh! Still hasn't figured that out fully. I think they are still in the process of figuring it out. They are still testing the waters. They're still making new things to see if they will be good to last the test of time. They're serialized cards. Are they cool enough looking for people to actually collect them? They have the serialized in the bottom left, and depending on your region, there's a letter next to it. E is for Europe. I'm assuming there's A for Americas. I'm assuming there's, I don't Asia would be, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what the letters are going to be next to them. And the serialized out of 100 on the bottom left corner, I think, is what they look like. And they got really cool borders. And then it's like an extended art, cool looking card. The Dark Magician Girl looks pretty cool. It's like kind of anime. It's kind of like an anime art. I don't know. Maybe it will make Yu-Gi-Oh! Get more eyes on it. Maybe it will make more people come back to Yu-Gi-Oh! And play Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. Maybe it will get people that used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day back into collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they stopped collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they dilute the value of every single card that they come out with. But if there's serialized cards that inherently can't get diluted, if there's only 100 copies of that specific card in that specific region, then those cards will hold value or go up in value over time. They could be 1,000, it could be 10,000. I don't know. I don't know the values or the collectability value of Yu-Gi-Oh! Serialized cards yet. The market has not been out yet. Nobody knows. It could come out and flop and be like Magic the Gathering serialized cards when they came out. Like Magic the Gathering had serialized cards come out and it just didn't really work for them. Like people were like, nobody cares. It's just another Expedition Hollowed Fountain with a number on it. I'll just get a different version. There's already 1,000 versions of this Hallowed Fountain. Why would I care about this? Stuff like that. I don't know if that will be the same for Yu-Gi-Oh! It could be. That's what a lot of people are scared of happening. But currently there has been a surge in price for this set. So maybe it is enough demand. Maybe rip and ship streamers are getting asked to open it because all these people who are hyper gamblers that buy anything to try to make a quick buck, like Pokemon, Sports, One Piece, Lorcana, Ripbound Gundam, whatever is the big hype at the time, all these people, they buy them, they get in on the hype, and they just buy it all. I don't know. And I feel like they will buy the Yu-Gi-Oh! Hype too. All these people are the same. And if it's a trading card game they can make money off of, they're going to do it. A lot of people in this world are just, what's it called? That was a good moment of silence. Anyways, a lot of people are, dang it, I can't even think of the word. I'm so mad. They take opportunities when they're presented to them. They're opportunists. People are opportunists. How did I not think of that word? People take opportunities when they are presented. So if you're given said proper opportunity of Magnificent Monsters coming out, we're selling it at MSRP, which is, I don't know what the MSRP is. If somebody's selling it at MSRP and the box price online is 50, suddenly you post something on Instagram that you're selling something below TCG player market. Suddenly there's demand. Suddenly there's hype. Suddenly people who didn't even want it because other people say they want it. Because other people say you can make $10 on it, and they buy it instead of flipping it. They just open it and then they get hooked. That's how stuff like this happens. That's how they get people back into the hobby. That's how they get people hooked to their card game. That you reel people in through various different means, whether it be serialization, whether it be Marvel superheroes, whether it be One Piece potentially doing a crossover with Final Fantasy. I don't know if that's true. Whether it be Disney Lorcana doing movie promos, Magic the Gathering doing Doom promos at the movie theaters for the Doom movie. Whether it be One Piece doing Dodger Stadium Luffy promos. These people are bringing in outsiders to all of these card games. Will these serialized cards bring people into Yu-Gi-Oh? I truly don't know. I don't know if it will. It probably will. I'm not going to say for a fact it will, but I think it will bring in people from Pokemon, from One Piece, from Riftbound, from Palworld, from Gundam. Anything that they're trying to make a quick buck on, if they can make a quick buck on this, they'll start buying it. And if that is true, other stores are going to start buying it. Other stores are going to start buying Yu-Gi-Oh again. If other stores start buying Yu-Gi-Oh, they can print the same amount and start allocating stores. If they allocate these stores, the demand will be hyperinflated. If the demand is hyperinflated through the scarcity, what is it called? The scarcity, the fake scarcity that you come up with through all this hype and just doing allocations. That's what Magic does. That's what Pokemon does. That's what One Piece does. Yu-Gi-Oh! Lorcana. All of them are figuring out how to make hype and demand. How do you make hype and demand? You make a hot new shiny thing. You make serialized cards. You make a 1 in 10,000 booster pack card. You make the Mind Stone. You make serialized cards. You make an iconic. You make serialized cards for Star Wars Unlimited. You make anime editions. Or you make mangas for One Piece. And then apparently there's another one. And then you got Ultimate Rares, I think is what it's called, for Riftbound. Oh, it's over there now. Palworld, I don't even know the rarities because I bought it like 7 months ago, 6 or 7 months ago, and I just bought it because I thought it could last. I don't know. I saw how many people played the video game and did some math and said if 10% of these people want it and only one distributor has it and all the stores think it's crap and these 10% people all try to buy it at the same time, it's going to pump. That's what happens with these card games. That's what happens when there's less hype before it comes out, and then it comes out after allocations, and people realize that it is cool. People realize that they didn't order enough of Magnificent Monsters. People get allocated from Magnificent Monsters, and they realize they didn't get as much as they normally order. People realize that, and they start selling less products on TCG Player. They start selling less products online because they want to make sure the people that come into their stores have enough cards, have enough booster boxes or packs for them to buy. If they don't have the product for their in-store customers, they're not going to be happy. Your in-store customers are the ones that you should take care of the most because they come to your physical store, they spend money in your store, they drive to your store. You don't have to ship stuff. Make them the happiest, and your store will thrive. If you don't have any Magnificent Monsters because you sold it all on TCG Player because you got allocated, the price is going to continue to go up because those people that go to that store are going to have to go to a different store. And if that store also did the same thing, they're going to have to go to a different store. And if that store barely got any and they buy the last one, the next person has to go to a different store. And the prices just snowball upwards. That's what happens when there's inflated fake hype and inflated fake demand. Sometimes that's what a game needs, even if it's fake, even if it's I don't know what it's called, manufactured hype or manufactured demand. Even if it's manufactured, it still probably works. It still probably will get people to actually start buying your products again. I have people coming back playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That haven't played in like a decade. I have people coming in asking about the new Ultimate packs, about the new winner prize packs, because we got winner prize packs for Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. If you win a local tournament every week, you get a winner prize pack. First place, similar to One Piece. They saw what One Piece, Digimon, Gundam, Dragon Ball Masters, Dragon Ball Super, Battle Spirits, Saga, all the Bandai properties. They saw what they did and copied and pasted them. They saw that they did winner packs and were like, hey, that's a good idea. We should do that too. Because that's what you do in this trading card game space. You don't dwell on other card game success. You use their success to grow your card game. You use One Piece success to realize those tournament winner packs are making people come up to their stores weekly. They're making people come to game stores and play every week because they get a winner promo with an exclusive stamp on it. And now you got winner promo OTS stamped cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments every single week. And it started in July. And this is the second month that it's happened. And it has definitely increased our numbers. We are seeing an increase in players. We're seeing new players, old players come back. And people are excited about Magnificent Monsters. We are getting people actually asking about a future set. This doesn't normally happen here. People normally just come here when the set comes out and buys it. But with this set, people are calling ahead. People are asking. People are saying, are you guys going to have it in stock? Do you guys have enough stock? Can we pre-order it? Can we pre-order it? Please, can I pre-order it? I've never had people want to pre-order Yu-Gi-Oh! In like a decade. Unless they're getting a super discount. People are wanting to pre-order at market value. People are wanting to pay market value because they think it's going to go up in value. They see serialized cards and they think they're going to go up in value over time for the rest of time, because there's only 100 copies of that Dark Magician. If there's only 100 copies of the Winged Dragon of Ra, or whatever they're serializing in those Ash Blossoms, they could do chase playable cards, Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. They could do Dark Hole. They could do, I'm sure they already know all this. And I'm sure it's already in the set. People are excited for Yu-Gi-Oh! For the first time in a very, very long time. I cannot believe this box is this much. Is it really still this much? I gotta look it up. $250? Is it actually that much? That's actually crazy for Yu-Gi-Oh! And you know what's crazy? All these Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets coming out. Our cost on these boxes is over $60 for regular sets and over $85 for these like rarity sets. And most of the time we just sell them at cost to our customers, because we kind of just support Yu-Gi-Oh! Just to support it, because I don't know, it just felt like one of the backbones of our store for the longest time, that I have to carry it. I feel like a lot of people see it as nostalgia, and maybe sometime down in the future, sometime down the line in the future, people will see it as nostalgia again. Maybe these old sets will go up in value. We have too many boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh! In the basement. You have no idea. I used to order like 200 boxes of every set, and if a set doesn't sell, which a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets didn't sell, unfortunately, because I don't know, they didn't know the formula. They didn't know how to make every set sell like Pokemon does. They didn't know how to make every set sell that One Piece does, or Magic. I guess not all Magic sets sell very well. Like Spider-Man was a dud. See, Magic is still figuring it out. Yu-Gi-Oh's still figuring it out. Pokemon is still figuring it out too. They got lucky, and they've been in a bull market since 2024. Every single set. One Piece got lucky too. They've been in the bull market for a while now. But these bull markets will not always last like this. And the ones who adapt over time, like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic, Pokemon, One Piece, Lorcana, Star Wars Unlimited, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Gundam, Riftbound, My Little Pony, whatever, Sorcery, all these card games, whoever adapts the most, whoever watches the other card games and copies and pastes what they do for their success and ensures that their game players and their collectors are happy, they will be the most successful brand in the space, whether it be Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh!, One Piece, Lorcana. I don't know which one it'll be. It could be Palworld. Maybe Palworld will overtake Pokemon and become the biggest brand in the world. It's not possible until it's possible. It doesn't happen until it happens. You don't know the future. You don't know if Yu-Gi-Oh! Could be the biggest brand in the world in 10 years. Magic could be. Riftbound could be. League of Legends. Gundam could be. Nobody knows the future. You bet on what you believe in. You bet on what you know. You buy what you know. You buy what you believe in. And you can be successful. It's not that hard to just buy what you like. And sometimes buying what you like doesn't make you money, and sometimes it does. Sometimes buying every commander deck of Magic the Gathering is dumb, and sometimes it's smart. And sometimes, as always, because every single commander deck in the past is above cost, besides ones in print. You do the math, the ones in the print are not above cost because they're in print. That's when you buy them. Then you wait a few years and they'll go up in value. Sometimes you just watch the market for so long, you figure it out, you think you've cracked the code. I think I've cracked the code. I don't know. I'm just some random, everyday, normal guy in Terre Haute, Indiana, at Full Moon Games and Footers Pizza that makes videos on YouTube randomly. I don't know what made me do it. Honestly, it was a mix between Oliver Tree passing and Alpha Investments replying to me saying that I should make videos, me delving deep into Oliver Tree's music and listening to all the music and all the like meanings behind it and everything, like meaning just basically live your life to the fullest. Don't give a shit what people think. Just do what you think in your head. Just make videos. Just open a game store. Just play video games for a living on Twitch. Do what you think in your head. It may take years. It may take decades. But if you're happy doing it, if you're happy with what happens along the way of success, if you're okay with failure over and over, failing year after year until you succeed, then you can succeed. You just got to keep getting over the hill, keep going past the failure and trying to succeed again and failing again, and then learning from that, learning from the past, continuing to grow over time, and you get smarter and smarter at whatever you're doing. If you're running a game store, you get smarter and smarter at running that game store over time if you're obsessed with it. And I'm obsessed to all hell. I'm obsessed with this place like nobody in this world. I'm sure other people are as obsessed with me that run successful game stores. And that's why those game stores are successful, because obsession is how you grow. If you're obsessed with growing your Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, you can grow it. You can listen to the community, make serialized cards, and try to get players back, try to get collectors back. Tons of collectors that used to come in buying high-end Yu-Gi-Oh! Now they come in buying high-end Magic and Pokemon only, and not Yu-Gi-Oh! So maybe they'll come back for Yu-Gi-Oh! Once that Magnificent Monster set comes out. I am so hungry right now. I don't know how long I've been talking. It has to have been at least 30 minutes. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. My name is Ben from Full Moon Games and Footers Pizza, located in Terre Haute, Indiana. We got the most Yu-Gi-Oh products in the world. Not really. There's other stores that have more Yu-Gi-Oh than us. But we have a wide variety, a wide selection of Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Lorcana, One Piece, Digimon, Dragon Ball, Riftbound, Sorcery, My Little Pony, Gundam. I don't know which ones I even said, so I can't say them all because I forgot which ones I already said. Anyways, I'm about to sneeze, so like the video, please. GG's. No rees. Sometimes when I wear jeans, I wear lees. Jeez. I used to watch this guy on Twitch named C's. Do people that watch Glee, are they called Glees? I don't know. I'm hungry and tired. Didn't sleep much. I went to bed too late because I'm dumb. I went to bed at like 4 a.m. and then woke up at 7:30 or 7:20. So if I seem out of it today, that's probably why. Rarity collection. This set did not age well. That's how it always happens. They make the first one, then the second one, they're like, that's how they get you. That's how they get you. They get you with the bait and switch, just like Commander Legends 1 and Battle for Baldur's Gate. The first one was good, then the Baldur's Gate was a cash grab. The first Rarity Collection was good, then the second one was a cash grab, and it was shit. The first Serialized set's going to be good, and the second one's going to be a cash grab. Because they're going to realize they could have made way more money. They're going to get greedy. Or they're going to listen to this video and not do it. Or they've already made every set in the next 3 years already, so it doesn't matter what I say. Who knows? I don't know how long or how quick they make their sets, how far in advance they make them, but Magic's is like 2 or 3 years. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm going to do a little walkthrough of the game store again to show you our sleeves, deck boxes, and everything that we have. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you are not falling asleep by now because my voice is apparently putting people to sleep. Apparently, that's what somebody said. So you know what we're gonna do today? I'm gonna have them switch the Yu-Gi-Oh boxes to put them on the bottom and have the packs on top, similar to the everything. Everything has the packs on top and the boxes on bottom. And I noticed that when I was about to make the video today, and I was like, "What are we doing, guys? We got every single thing." Never mind. Digimon, we need to flip that one too. Actually, that's too high. So the boxes are good for that one. But the boxes down low are good. They're better because people want to look at the packs. I don't know. We got One Piece sleeves in here, guys. One Piece plushies. We got play mats. We got some figures over here. We got some board games. We got a road. There's Cackleberries. That's a breakfast restaurant. So we got a breakfast restaurant. We got the library. And then we got a gas station on this side. I'll open the door and show you real quick. So you got all these things. And on this side of the building, there's a police station. You got the gas station right there. You can't even see it, but yeah. Anyways. And on the other side of the building, there's the police station. So there's just like so many different things going around us. There's so many things going on. And then you got downtown over there. You got downtown stuff going on all the time. They're closing the stuff, closing the street to do downtown stuff. Let's look at some singles back here. We got some I can't show anything, but these are all some orders for Patreon members. I don't want to show some addresses on accident. That would be bad. Anyways, we got Magic the Gathering singles galore. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Lorcana, One Piece, and Riftbound. Anyways, gotta get these shipped out. Get everything shipped out so you guys are happy. So everybody's not messaging me on Patreon saying, "Where the hell's my stuff, man? You said you were gonna ship it." So and like a few times I've actually forgot to just put the tracking. So they're like You didn't even ship it, dude. You said you were going to ship it. And then they replied to me like 2 seconds later, it just showed up, never mind. And I'm just like, yeah, I forgot to put the tracking number, my bad. Still on the way. I said I was going to ship it. I never said I was going to put the tracking. But I'll be better at putting the tracking numbers on the Patreon orders. So if you're wanting to get a Patreon order of stuff cheaper than TCG Player Low, join our Patreon. You could potentially get any of these products behind me, except for Warhammer, because if we do discounts on Warhammer, they would get mad on us. We're not allowed to sell them below a certain amount. Anyways, come buy our sleeves and everything. Come buy everything, everyone. Come drive here 67 minutes away and buy everything. Let's go check out the pizza place section. We've got some cool posters now. And we got the mini boards. We're getting more posters in, but this is all we have for now. Anyways, let's go this way. That's where you order your food. And there's Mortal Kombat and Star Wars and all this. And the bathrooms. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, join the Patreon, share, hype up the video, punch the shit out of the like button, and tell me I'm dumb. Because that's what some guy says to me every day on Facebook. And it makes my day every time I wake up. It makes me happy that somebody's thinking about me. And if you're thinking about me, that's all I care about. Thank you for commenting on my Facebook, telling me I'm dumb. Bye.